Hola, amigos, and welcome back to Edible Paper, a podcast by me, Paper Izzy, where I will ramble on about pop culture while, how do you say, lifted on Delta 9 gummies. That was a stupid thing to say. I don't know why I said it. Anyways, so for today's episode, which, first of all, I haven't recorded an episode of the podcast in, 4 months, so sorry about that. Not that, anybody really cares that much. But you know what? I like doing it. It's just been, I don't know, I just really haven't felt inspired to do it, so I haven't done it. But now we're doing the damn thing. So, back to my point. Today we're going to cover the Nintendo Direct, Doctor Who, and Duolingo. Those are the topics for today's ramblings, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it for E3. Oh my god, E3. I just call it E3 because everyone knows this is E3 season, even though it's dead. R.I.P. I'll miss her forever, but she's dead and gone, rotting in the grave. So, the Nintendo Direct for today it was today when I'm recording this, was amazing. I really liked it a lot. I'm not too hard to impress, really. If you show me like one or two Mario games, I'm fine, and we got two, so that's pretty cool. So let's go into it. I wrote a list. This is in no particular order except for the first one, which is the first one that they revealed, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so beautiful. I was a big fan of the earlier titles. I never finished Dream Team or Paper Jam. I don't remember if I ever finished Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know, it just kind of got a little too convoluted for me and a little plain. And then, like, the 3DS art style, I really did not like it. It just lost a lot of the charm. And, like, I can see where the Switch version is going to be a little different too, but I think it retains a lot more of the charm, like when you can actually, see everything in like HD, which it definitely looks like. So I'm really excited about that. It looks great. I love the name Brothership. It's like they're on a ship, but it's like brothership, like friendship or whatever. It's a silly name, but I really like it. But yeah, that's the one that I'm most excited for. I just can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait to play it and see all the new characters and to hear all the lore. I wish they would revisit the Beaming Kingdom. That Superstar Saga is my favorite one. I mean, I can't lie. Well, I don't know. I really like Partners in Time. I think Partners in Time was like kind of maligned by the fan base, but I really like it. It's funny because like one thing I really liked about the first two is the American artwork, at least, was like really beautiful, and like the art style is so gorgeous. And then after that it was just like white with like, like one big standout like graphic. And I mean, I guess it's cute, but the other is gorgeous, and like New York says, gorgeous devours cute, and that's that on that. Let me just set the scene of where I am tonight. I'm in my bedroom. The ceiling fan is so nice. I have a squirt with me. That's a soda, by the way. That was some ASMR for you. Gotta stay hydrated. Let's move on. The next one, Lego Horizon Adventures. I don't know, it just looks neat. I don't know much about the Lego games or how they play, but I think it looks pretty cool, so I might think about getting it. I don't know. The next one, Funko Fusion. I think this one looks really cool. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I'd really enjoy the gameplay, but I mean, it looks like a really cool concept. I mean, it's Funko, so it's cute, and it's interesting to see like all these like pop culture things be in it, like Shaun of the Dead, Five Nights at Freddy's, Jurassic World, like that kind of stuff. It's just kind of wacky. So I'm really excited to see what that's about. They announced the DLC for Disney Illusion Island, which I never bought Illusion Island, but I really want to because it looks really beautiful and really fun. So, I mean, it's cool that they have some DLC, so it'll be more for me to play when I finally get around to getting it. Obviously, this is a big one, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. They didn't announce it, of course. They just let us know that it wasn't dead and that it is coming one day. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be on the Switch too. Like, I know like they showed the Switch logo a little bit in it, but I really think it's going to be on the Switch too. I just have that feeling, So We'll see about that. Also, the title is kind of like, I know Metroid Prime 4, but they could have left off the 4, you know? Metroid Prime Beyond sounds so much better. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is kind of a mouthful. Also, while I'm thinking about it, back to Mario and Luigi Brothership, because I have a lot of thoughts and feelings. First off, Kevin Afghani is doing the voices. Like, I mean, you can obviously tell. Um, it's okay. It's still disappointing and really depressing that Charles Martinet isn't Mario anymore. Like, I'll never get over that. I will never get over it. But, you know, I have to get used to the fact that there is a new voice actor, and that was something I thought of after I had watched the trailer initially. I was like, oh, let me go back and hear what this sounds like, because I know that last, like, voice clip we heard, which was like, um, in for WarioWare or something. It was just like, ooh. So it's like it's okay. His I think his Luigi is a lot better than his Mario. Um, it's just it's giving very much like Mickey Mouse, or like it sounds like his voice cracks a lot. So it's like teenage Mickey Mouse is what it sounds like. I don't know. I mean, I know Mario has like a high pitched voice kind of anyways, but it's like there's a certain extent where it's like we're going too far with it, and I don't want Mario to sound like Mickey Mouse. I that's I don't know. I have very intense feelings about it. I'm sorry. So we can move on. The next one I wrote down is Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. I mean, I'm not a big into sports games unless they're Mario sports games. So I don't know. But it looks fun, so I might play it. Next one I wrote down is Super Mario Party Jamboree. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Western Land is going to be in it, and the Cloud one for Mario Party 1 and 2. And it's just. I love Mario Party, and I'm glad it looks like they're going, back to like the original kind of formula. Like that is that is the ideal one. And it's so funny, like some of these series, like Mario and Luigi, Mario Party, Paper Mario. It's like they have a really good thing, and then they go away from it, and it's like this sucks. Give us something we want. Nintendo is so funny like that. They're just a strange company. I don't know. But I'm excited about it. I'm playing as Ninja for the rest of my life. I'm letting that be known now. He is so fucking cute. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anyways, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. That looks fun. I guess I'll probably get that because I had it on the Wii, I guess, or is that the Wii U? I don't remember, but I had it on one of them, and it's a fun game, so I should probably finish it one day. Back to Metroid Prime 4, actually, because I was thinking more about that too. I'm so happy for all my girlies, all my girls, gays, and theys who are excited for Metroid Prime 4, because I know like there have been a lot of people who really wanted it, and it's really crazy that it took them so long to actually show us that it wasn't like a dead game. So I know they're just like eating good right now, just eating just delicious Metroid Prime food. Okay. Next, I wrote down Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I know I told my husband about that, um, because it is basically Hello Kitty Animal Crossing, but I think it looks really cute, and I might get it for him. So, sweetie, if you heard that, no, you didn't. Um, Moving on, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I think it's really cute looking. They use like the same style as the remake to Link's Awakening, right? I don't know. I don't know if I have that right. I like Zelda lore and stuff, but I'm not like a big fan of like the games. It's just not my cup of tea. But I do like Legend of Zelda. It's iconic. It's cool, and it's amazing that you get to play Zelda. That actually seems interesting to me. I might try to play it. I don't know. Maybe if there's a demo, I'll download it. But it just looks neat, and I'm happy for all the Zelda fans out there. This is her first game she's starring in, which is freaking crazy. I mean, come on. Peach at least got a game back in, what was it? When did Super Princess Peach come out? Like 2004? 2003? Something like that? And yeah, it took her forever to get another game. But it's about time for Zelda. Which, speaking of that, I've missed a lot when not doing these podcasts. But I actually really love Super Princess Peach, Like, I know, like, the emotion power is just sort of, like, a questionable decision, but I think it's a neat mechanic, and I love the world, I love the story, justice for Perry, I mean, come on, that poor dude got turned into a fucking umbrella? Don't even get me started. Maybe we'll see him one day, again, maybe not, he's probably dead, too. like Toadsworth. Anyways, another one they announced was Nintendo 64 mature 17 plus games are going on the Nintendo Switch Online expanded whatever. I think that's pretty interesting. Like I guess I didn't think that there were that many mature 17 games. I'm thinking maybe Conquer will be on there eventually. That just seems like what's gonna happen. You know what N64 game I really liked and I would really love to play again? Glover. I liked that game a lot. I, I don't know, there's something about it. It's like one of those old, you know, like 3D platformers, like in the vein of Mario 64, like that I really like. Some of the old ones, looks like Croc. Um, I don't know if you could describe Gex as like that, but I definitely like Gex. I can't wait for the trilogy or whatever that they were supposed to release, if they're ever gonna do that. I mean, come on. I don't want to die waiting for Gex. I also want a Croc remake. Oh, I loved Croc. It always broke my heart because we didn't have a memory card on our PS1, so we literally could only just like each time we turned it off, we would lose all our save data. So we would literally like play as long as we could and leave the PlayStation on as long as we thought it would, not catch on fire, so we could beat the game. And we just never beat the game. When I say we, I mean me and my brother. We loved that game. Oh, I love it. It's so funny because, like, even going back and playing Mario 64, I'm like, these controls are terrible. And if there are controls worse than that, I'm not gonna make it out alive. I'm sorry. Not just like me, but the character. Like, we're all dying in that. So, anyways, what was I talking about? M17 got into some weird places, but you know what? This is a video game like themed episode basically. I mean, I have two other topics at the end, but the meat of this is video games because I'm a nerd. I was watching one of Game Explains videos, like things you missed in the Mario and Luigi trailer. And my husband was basically making fun of me for being a nerd, but that's okay. I can own it. I do love me a good Mario game and a good like trailer breakdown and analysis and stuff. Oh wow, we're at the end. The last one I wrote down was Mio, Memories in Orbit. At first I thought, like, okay, so don't kill me for this. I don't know what Silk Song looks like, but I know people are excited for it. So I thought, oh, is this Silk Song? And then no, it's not. But it's like a 2D platformer, I guess. It looks really pretty and really fun. It kind of reminds me visually of Ori and the Blind Forest, which I need to beat that too, but it's so hard. I just don't. Yeah. Oh, it's so hard. It's a difficult game, and I'm just not that talented. There's a reason I feel like I've stuck with Mario games. It's because I'm not good at video games. I like them, but I wouldn't say I'm good at them. Like Ollie Ollie World, I fucking suck at that game. I guess I did beat it, but like, I just don't feel like I was very good. I felt like I got by the skin of my teeth. By the skin of my teeth. There's another ASMR moment for you. I think one of my problems with some of these platformers that look fun is like the character's too small, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, where it's at. And then there are so many different actions, I don't really know what buttons I'm pressing. That's how it was with Ollie Ollie World near the end. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally just smashing buttons to get through these levels. And I'm definitely stuck on Ollie Ollie World. I want to get more of the unlockable gear, but like I just can't beat some of these things. Like I'm like, how would I even get close to it? I'm not that talented. I'm just not. Oh well. I mean, I do still like to play it sometimes. I love my little avatar on there. He's completely green. It's giving Squidward. Yeah, I think I had updated it to have a mustache because there was like that month when I had a mustache just like recently. But I did shave it in a meltdown, but you know what? I was just having my Britney 2007 moment, except with my mustache, and not as severe as that because it's a mustache and I was in my house. I was just upset because it kept like every time I ate something or drank something, like it would get in my mustache. I'm like, that's disgusting. I hate having to wash my face 15 times just because I want a snack. So I shaved it off. I do want to grow it back though. I want to be Dr. Eggman for Halloween. So if I don't grow it out before, I'm definitely going to start growing it out in September, so it'll be nice and bushy for Halloween for Dr. Eggman. So yeah, that's it for the almost said E3 again for the Nintendo Direct section. I think it was a great direct. I mean, I was watching it. I was at work. Don't tell nobody. Um, while it was on, I was listening to it while I was working. But it was surprisingly meaty for like what's the Switch's probably last year. And I'm excited for some of these games. Obviously, I wrote down a lot more. Like while I was writing down, I'm like, wow, I'm excited for a lot more than I thought. Like, so I might try some of these and expand my horizons. I'm trying to play more than just Mario games because I know there's games that are like Mario games, but it's like I just love the characters so much. And even when they introduce new characters, it's still like, okay, that's a Mario character, so I can enjoy it, and it's not just having to learn a whole new set of like lore or something. I don't know. This is going to be a short podcast episode, but you know what? I've learned I don't have to pad these out with nonsense, and I only took half a gummy, so I'm a little bit more to the ground than I normally would be, because that's part of the reason I stopped recording these, like, because it was really difficult to, like, keep my thoughts, and I am planning on doing, sober episodes, which I think the thing holding me back is I can't find a good name, because I think Edible Paper was a great name. I think I ate with that one. I think it's so slay. Yes, Mama Boots House, down Pride Month. Oh, happy Pride Month, by the way. Oh my god. What a great day to be gay. This is your daily reminder that I am, in fact, a homosexual. I'm queer. I am non binary. And I like men. Um, that's it. I just wanted you to know. So, if you didn't know that, I do. I am. And by the way, okay, I'm going to go on a little rant here. Sorry. This is not what was planned, but it's in my mind and I got to talk about it. I grew up and I went to Christian school and I went to church, so I know my shit when it comes to the Bible. Don't come at me. Um, Christians with the gay people stole the rainbow. It's like, girl, who cares, first of all? Second, it's like, the rainbow stands for God's love. I'm like, didn't he kill everybody on earth before he showed the rainbow? So, if anything, the rainbow probably symbolizes like death and like pain and genocide. Like he killed every person on the earth, every animal besides the two of each. Which, by the way, that's impossible. Girls, how do we believe that? Just, I'm not going to get too much into it. This is not supposed to be a serious podcast, but I have a few bones to pick with religion, and I'll get to it one day. I have a few bones to pick. Let's move on to the subject I actually wrote down, which is Doctor Who. Me and my best friend have been watching the episodes. We'll wait like 2 weeks and then watch both episodes, but this time I couldn't wait. I had to watch The Legend of Ruby Sunday because I was like, I cannot have it spoiled for me on the internet. And thank God I watched it so I can interact with the fandom in some way, which is interesting. I feel like I kind of had thought my Doctor Who moment had passed, if I'm being honest. I really was into Doctor Who for, like, seriously for a while, which is kind of crazy. I guess I am, like, a nerd. Oh, well. This is real. This is me. And that doesn't make it any better. Oh, my God. Oh. But, and Shooty is the Doctor. Oh, I loved him in Sex. Wait. Sex Ed? Sex Education? Whatever, that show on Netflix. I only watched the first season, but I loved him in it anyways. And then he's the Doctor. Oh, I hate the mustache, though. Sorry, Doctor. I hate the mustache. Can't stand it. But yeah, I really like this season. I know, like, it's kind of controversial because they are doing a lot of new things, but it's the show's been on since the 60s. Like, if it didn't change, it wouldn't still be here. I mean, that's literally, like, a theme of the show is, like, change and regeneration, and, like, nothing can stay the same forever. Like, even if you're the same person, you're not the same person, like, years later, so it's not that deep. It's just a show. But I do really love this season. Usually I've taken a Delta 9 gummy before the show, so it's kind of even crazier, like watching The Devil's Chord. Oh, Jinx Monsoon in that. Give her an Emmy or whatever TV people get. Oh my God, that performance, a BAFTA. Could she get a BAFTA? It's a British show. Oh, she was so good in it. Oh my God, and the makeup, the looks. Love the maestro, beautiful. Oh, and the 60th anniversary specials. Oh, great. Having Donna back. Donna's my favorite companion. Oh my god, I love Donna. It was so good to see her back. Oh, and her daughter Rose. Oh, I wish she was back still. Like, I don't know. And it's so funny with the new episode. Spoilers, by the way. We're going into spoilers for The Legend of Ruby Sunday. So if you haven't seen it and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm sorry. Just don't listen to this. Um, the episode was so good. I don't even know really what I was going to say about it other than it's just so good. I had so much fun watching it. There were so many like like twists and turns, and it's so good. I just think I remember what I was gonna say now. Sorry, but the fandom being like, well, unit shouldn't be hiring children because there's the new character Morris, and then what's her face, Miss Harbinger. Which you're telling me nobody caught that? Nobody in the entirety of unit thought, Harriet Harbinger. That's interesting. That's a weird combination of letters to make a word that happens to be a name. So, also one thing that got me is when it showed that the enemy was Sutek, he was like, it was the wrong anagram, but it's kind of like, it's not really an anagram. I know this is like, it's semantics. I know what they meant, but it's not an anagram. Oh, what's her face? Susan Twist? Right? Oh, she's such a great actress. I love that. And the person who played Harriet Harbinger. Oh my god, what a slay. What a slay, mama. But no, seriously, like that thing at the end, like how they were speaking, and I know there's vocal effects or whatever, but just like that whole thing, that whole scene at the end with like Sutek like flashing on the screen or whatever, it's like, oh my god, it was so good. It's such a good episode. It legitimately like was kind of like, it wasn't scaring me, but it was very intense. It had me on the edge of my seat. And safe to say, I'm in love with Doctor Who again. I finally started drawing. I hadn't drawn 15 yet. So that was pretty crazy that I hadn't done that yet. Because, I mean, I was so excited about the casting. Honestly, I think it's because of the outfits. I'm like, I like when the Doctor has like a sort of signature look. Mixing it up, like, I get it's fun, it has to change, and if it's gonna be that way, that's okay too. I'm fine. I'm not gonna complain about it too long, but I do wish he had whatever, a standard kind of outfit, which I'll probably give him a standard outfit when I draw him. If I draw him more, I drew him Ruby and Mel. I might upload that as a short on YouTube. You never know. If not, you can always follow me on Instagram. I do post everything on there, or I try to. I definitely post everything on my Patreon. Nod, nod, wink, wink. It's only $5 a month, but I do share all my art there. So yeah, it's great. I love Mel. I love Bonnie Langford's character. She's so much fun, and honestly, I wasn't too sold on Ruby Sunday at first. I think it's just because, like, I don't know, that's one thing I guess about Doctor Who. It's like, it's hard to see people come and go so fast, because I feel like nobody really stays on the show very long. And they also change the TARDIS every time, and sort of like the style of everything, and it's sort of like, it's fun, but it goes into like just different territory, and I don't know. I miss 11. 11's my favorite Doctor. I'm sorry. I know it's like cliche to say, but Matt Smith, are you kidding me? He kind of looks not so attractive now that he's older. Sorry, Matt Smith, because at the time he was the youngest Doctor. I don't know if Ncuti took that from him or not. I don't know. I was glad that they did Peter Capaldi, or as I said when they revealed he was going to be the 12th Doctor. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot that. I called him Henry Cavaldi because I didn't know that man's name. I don't know British actors like that. I still want Rupert Grint to play the Doctor. I think that would be really cool. Or Daniel Radcliffe. Oh my god. Imagine Daniel fucking Radcliffe as Doctor Who. Or as the Doctor. I know some people, there's discourse on whether you should call him Doctor Who or the Doctor, but I think it's interchangeable. Also, in the Rogue episode, which, by the way, I ship those two. The Doctor, thank God. I love when men kiss. I'm gay. It's Pride Month. Let me have it. And it gives me like hope that if the doctor's real out there somewhere, that he'll come and take me away. Sorry, Pumpkin. If you're listening to this, I'm just saying in, fantastical terms. Oh, God. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's great. I love gay people. Sorry if you're straight. I apologize, but gay people are just so cool. Um, the Richard E. Grant, the Schalke Doctor, I guess. Like, not me getting back into Doctor Who lore. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking dweeb. It's oh my god, it's embarrassing. But you know what? I'm just living my truth. My truth also says that we can move on from Doctor Who. I think I've said all I want to say. It's a great season. I'm really excited for Friday for whatever the episode's called. I'm not sure, but I'm really excited to see like some of like the other mysteries, like who the hell Miss Flood is, Miss Girl. I saw a fan made like a prediction that that Ruby's mother is River Song, so Ruby is possibly the Doctor's daughter, and that Miss Flood is Susan, and that is Ruby's future daughter, if that made any sense. I don't know. So, I don't know. I think that's a little convoluted, but I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see who the mother is, and I'm scared of who's gonna die. I don't know. I guess since what's her face, Millie. I don't know her name. Who plays Ruby? Millie Bobby Brown. Oh my God, Millie Bobby Brown is the Doctor. Oh my God, she's got to be the Doctor one day. I'm sorry. Can you imagine? Oh my God, I'm sure she wants to get as far away from sci-fi as possible. I don't blame her on that one. Also, can we talk about Noah Schnapp? Oh, let's not. I don't want to get into it. It's too heartbreaking. I can't get into it. Let's get to my last topic, which is Duolingo. I started Duolingo like 50-ish days ago. I think I just hit my 50-day streak yesterday, so I'm on 51 today. I did miss like a day or two, but they have where you can like unfreeze your streak, like you can do on Snapchat sometimes. So I think I had to use that maybe twice or three times, but I'm still going. It's a lot of fun, except when I get stuff wrong and I get really mad. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that's wrong. I'm learning Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien, ¿y tú? See, I can speak a little Spanish. I can ask if you want milk or sugar in your coffee. Um, uh, oh, don't ask me. I don't know. What would it be? Tu quiero café con azúcar y leche? So, I don't know. I just really want to learn Spanish because a lot of like customers that I come in contact with are Spanish, and I want to be able to communicate with them easier. And I just think it would be a good skill to have, especially as our country is, it has a lot of Spanish speaking people, and I just think it would be useful, and I think it's good for the brain to learn stuff. And I love that. I know, like, oh my god, conservative white people are like, oh my god, the country's not white. Girl, who cares? Like, I don't, like, it doesn't matter. It's so stupid. I can't. We're really getting into stuff today. Oh my god. That was not what I intended to talk about, but honestly, racist, I'm so over it. Just, I'm so over it. I can't even talk about it, like, properly, because it's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. But yeah, I just want to be able to talk to Spanish people and not, sound crazy. Because sometimes, like I said, at work, people ask for stuff and I don't know what to tell them because I'm like, I don't understand you and I'm so sorry. So I think that would help a lot. And just, in general, I think it would be a good thing to learn. So it's fun. I enjoy doing it. I like the little characters. My husband was like, who are all these things? I'm like, they're the little characters. He's like, why are they all like, I guess maybe he asked like why they were all like different, like, I guess ethnicities. And I was like, well, I think it's just supposed to, if they have a well-rounded mix of the way people look, someone can fit in for like different languages. And he was like, then why is the bear there? And I was like, that's a good question. I don't know. But I like the bear. Also like the old lady, what's her name, Lucy. I like when she has like the freaking telephone in her hair, because I saw her like pull it out once and I was just like, excuse me? Like, I know there was the Lucy is always listening, like, little podcast teaching thing that they do. If you've played Duolingo, played. If you've done Duolingo, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then I don't know what to, I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. But yeah, Lucy's like my favorite. Um. Oh, I also like the depressed girl, whatever her name is. I like her attitude. She's fun. And Duo himself, like what a amazing, like, mascot. The memes are right. Like, it is so aggressive. Like, you're going to die if you do not open Duolingo. And it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So, that's exciting. I, uh, I just am enjoying it. And I kind of let it slip. Like, I was like, when you're playing Duolingo, because I think some of it is sort of set up like a mobile game. And I think that's where, like, my mind goes with it, which is good, I think. Maybe, I don't know, but it's more fun when it's like, oh yeah, I'm getting these points and these combos, and look at these gems I'm winning, and oh my god, I'm getting more experience, like if I'm on for 15 more minutes. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. If I'm not sponsored, hashtag not sponsored, but would totally be. Yeah, Duolingo's a lot of fun. I also started like a little bit of a Japanese course, but I'm not really going to go too hard into that, like, until maybe I have Spanish, somewhat down, because I don't want my poor little pea brain to get like too confused between Spanish and Japanese, which I know would never happen, but I feel like I can't learn both at once. My brain doesn't work like that. Oh my god. Oh, well, I think that's about time to wrap this up. I'm glad that I recorded this podcast episode. I hope you enjoyed listening. Make sure you follow me on Spotify or subscribe to me on YouTube. Um, my other social media links are usually in the descriptions. Follow me on Patreon, do all that stuff. Self promo bullshit. I'm sorry. Um, we hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. Woo! That's so exciting. It's such a small number, but it's big for me. Oh, it's big for me. I'm gay. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all. Happy Pride Month. Hi, gay. Happy Pride Month. And with that, I think I'm going to sign off, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, dead of night, dawn, dusk, or whatever other time it might be where you are. Thank you for listening to Edible Paper, a Paper Izzy podcast hosted by me, Paper Izzy. Um, Adios, amigos. Bye.